What's up, YouTube? Happy Friday. Doing some office work before we head out mowing. Today we got myself, Joe, Harvey. We got Christian, and I think Bentley might even be hopping on board today. So let's go do some mowing. Come along with us. Which is kind of wild. I just wrote my girlfriend Happy Friday, the one that her neighbor's getting her roof on the house, and I instantly thought, oh my gosh, what would it have been? We've been at our house a little over 2 years, so a little over a year, like a year and a half. I haven't been at corporate America, and I used to count down like the days, the hours, the minutes until I was out of work. And I hated my life at work. I don't even know what day it is, and it doesn't bother me like it did at corporate America.
Yeah, I never know. People are like, oh nice, it's Friday. And I never know that it's Friday.
Right.
The only time I know like what day it is if I know like what day on the mowing schedule. Right. But I don't look at it as like, oh, cool, it's the weekend, or oh, it's payday.
We just always have things to do, personal, business, and I feel like it doesn't matter what day. It's just nice to kind of, it's all living our life and like building us. Here at the condos, I want to try to bring you guys a little bit different content, but I'm down to one GoPro. Maybe by some...
She broke the tripod, lost the GoPro.
That was weeks ago.
No, I just forgot about it though, because I just said to you the other day, I was like, hey, we keep doing all this POV stuff and the GoPros on the mowers. We need to, like, you know, set the tripod
Grab the
up
tripod,
again.
and I was like...
That's why I said, you know, she picked up one the other day in the store and was like, oh, they have tripods. And I was like, cool. Didn't know why she was telling me.
I was
like,
kind of hinting, like, should we buy one?
I forgot that ours was broke, so I was like, all right, cool.
Then like two days later, he's like, why don't we have a tripod? But I do have one tripod, but it's just like the mini thing that has the flexible legs that you can put on stuff. So I'll do my best today, but we're trying to get this done as fast as possible. We have a surprise in store for you guys and for next week. Harvey has to deliver some mulch, so it's kind of a crazy, it's always crazy busy. How are you gonna get in here? But I'll try to get creative, so don't give up on me yet. Watch till the end to find out what the surprise is.
So are you gonna jump in behind that last little house there and then come around like the back of Chris's cul-de-sac?
I can do that.
I'll mow the field. Okay.
I haven't videoed anything, so do you want to take the camera and set it up while you do the field?
About to go down. I don't know if I trust the camera on a tripod with this.
It's a little tripod.
I see that.
It won't blow over. You can make the legs wide.
Yeah.
It is.
I got hit with a stick. There's literally sticks blowing out of the trees as we're going. I'm like, this is gonna be some Final Destination shit. I get a stick like through my throat.
Jeez, it's a little dramatic. Joseph.
Well, Samantha.
Wow, look at that air freshener.
The what?
That's real nice.
I was looking all around outside, and then I comprehended the word you said, and I was like, why would there be an air freshener out there?
Well, we hammered the condos, and
yeah. Well, I don't know what it was, 2:30.
Yeah.
2:30.
And I even left
9
to get lunch, and I had to bring Bentley home.
5.5 hours.
So
with taking a lunch break in there.
Right.
And with you being gone for
an hour, 45
minutes or an hour. And then being back down to one trimmer.
So we killed it.
Yeah.
But I recorded almost nothing because I was trying to just mow.
It's finally like good mowing conditions. It was fairly dry.
Yeah.
It was crazy windy, which
oh my gosh, yeah.
Some points was like fighting you because it was hard. You'd literally, the wind would blow and you'd see the grass lay down.
Yeah.
And you'd try to mow it and then you'd look back and there'd be a straggle. So I was like, I just mowed that. But the advantage is it was keeping like clumps and stuff blown out, and like we barely had to blow off anything because you'd
Mother
mow it and
Nature
you'd go
did
back.
It for us.
The sidewalk and the road was clear. So
Christian at lunch, he was like falling backwards because of the wind was like taking him away. It was pretty crazy.
I picked up more sticks today than I think I would in like
oh my gosh
3 weeks.
I picked up a bunch of sticks, threw them out in the woods. I made one more pass and then a stick fell right in front of me. I was like, well, thankfully it didn't fall on me, and since we're right here, we'll just throw that out of the way now. But no, we, as I said, we have a little surprise, some content for next week. So actually it worked perfect. We were trying to get the condos done so that we had plenty of time to fit this in today. So come along with us. We'll show you what's happening. Harvey's delivering a couple loads of mulch. The basketball team is spreading some mulch to a family who invests quite a bit of money into our little team every year, and the boys are donating their time to give back a little bit. So that's tomorrow morning. So Harvey's getting all the material there for us. We're gonna do it like 6 weeks ago, but every weekend it has rained. And then the one time that we were gonna hold like a rain day on a Sunday, it was Father's Day. And I was like, I'm not making these kids. But
and I was gonna say it's rained every weekend, but even I think if there was like a weekend that like it was only light rain on Sunday or something, and we were like, we could do it. The boys had their tournaments.
Right, had a basketball tournament.
So.
Yep. So finally getting that done. We have some more projects that we're hoping we can cram into the schedule next week. But we have a lot to do, and 4th of July is coming up. So if you're in New Hampshire looking for a job, we're still looking for a person. Even if it's part-time, 2 or 3 days a week, that would be fine.
The dumbed down criteria.
They might not be able to understand this.
No, you're not. You're not. You don't have to be like weightlifter, runner, whatever. You have to be somewhat in shape.
So that you can stand on your feet and hold a weed whacker. Walk
around for 6 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours, breaks in between, whatever. You have to like being outside. And,
in all conditions.
Landscaping. Yeah.
Rain, wind, sun.
You have to be able to show up on time. Like
that would be fabulous.
Showing up is a great start. Showing up on time is like a bonus. And then literally, if you can walk around, this is how I've explained the job. And I'm like, how does the job get simpler than this? You're getting paid to walk around outside and point a pole or a stick, right, with a spinny thing at the end. You have to point that spinny thing at the tall grass and walk around.
And you get paid.
Seems
for
pretty.
A suntan.
Yeah, and walk around. And
we buy you lunch on Fridays.
We're somewhat fun to work with.
Yeah.
We lunch on Fridays and
I feel
some
like
other times.
we pay decent.
Yeah, I'd say it's competitive.
For the area. Where are you going?
I don't know.
You're in the wrong lane. Right. We're gonna head over to Turf Depot in Hooksett, New Hampshire. Joe acts like he hasn't lived here his entire life.
No, and I always like go a certain way, and then Samantha worked down here like in that area, so she always went another certain way. And my way is like the back ass way to do it, but like
Yes.
I just always go that way and then branch out from there. So then I could try to combine the two, and I just
He doesn't know where to go. In Concord, New Hampshire, it's not that big.
I can get anywhere. It's just I always ask Samantha when she's with me, like, oh, what way would you go? What way, you know?
And I say this way. He's like, okay. Then he's driving. He's like, wait, do I go left or right here? I'm like, you've only gone by here 1,000 times.
I don't know. I just think I don't even. If I'm by myself, I think about it. If Samantha's with me, I like don't even think about it.
All right, to Turf Depot we go. Hooksett, New Hampshire. They have a few locations. I should know them all. I think one is Salem, and they have 3 locations, being Salem, Hooksett, and Londonderry.
And we've been to 2 of the 3. We've never been to Londonderry.
But Hooksett is the closest. The guys there are awesome. So we're gonna go swing by and see what kind of shenanigans we can all get into. Shenanigans. Look at this grass. They have the Segway mower out here. It's just like my automatic vacuum at home. But they don't even have to think about their grass. They just leave that thing hooked up. It's been here for all spring. Every time we come here, we've seen it work. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
The coolest thing he told us as an errand last time we were here, he said there's like a theft protection. So if someone like takes it,
yeah, like not only does
it literally like shuts it down and tracks it, which
so if you take it, it's useless.
Right. So it's pretty cool. All right. We're at Turf Depot. And we are here to get something fun to check out.
Yeah.
Are you here for a weed whacker?
Should I buy a 2320?
Joseph,
Yeah.
are you gonna try a grandstand multi-force? What are you? A skag instead? What is going on? Well, you suggest skag. I say right.
I do.
All right. The goods are secured.
What?
Ooh, my hair's stuck in the door. The goods are secured, Joe.
They are secured.
Should we share with the viewers what we got our hands on?
I'm still confused. Is this one video or are you?
I think we're gonna hold out.
Oh.
We're not usually tricky like
So
that,
they still
but
So they still don't know what we got.
nope. Something from Turf Depot. Leave in the comments.
They have a 64-inch walker. That's an odd size.
But leave in the comments, what do you think we're demoing and we got our hands on? We have a couple things in the works. This one, I think Harvey's gonna be excited about.
Yeah.
And yeah, leave in the comments, what do you think we're up to? All right, thanks for being here. Sorry I didn't get tons of mowing footage, but I'm sure you've seen it all at the condos.
Sorry, she's mean and is not revealing what.
I am feisty today.
You have to wait, and they might not even see it until like Tuesday's video. Oh, you know what? We might use this Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. sometime early next week, and we have the demo for an entire week. So we will reveal next week. We will share tons of info, and we're really looking forward to it. Huge shout out to Turf Depot. We really love all the guys there and appreciate them. And yeah, if you're looking for some equipment, you know, oil, trimmers, service, they do it all.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Right, Joe?
They'll probably see us next time. We don't really see them.
That is true.
We won't see them.
But we will bring you
They'll see us
more
next time.
footage
Yep.
next time. See you next week. Have a good weekend. Peace out.